Good morning. My name is Karen Shivers, and I am the UKC Program Manager for Nosework, Obedience, and Rally. And I'd like to welcome you to this session on precision coursing. I'm going to go over some key points to the program and then open the session up to questions. However, if you have any questions along the way, feel free to type them in there. Leslie's going to catch them if I don't, and then she'll kind of say, hey, you got a question here about this, and I'll try to answer it. You can come on camera and ask me, which would be great because nobody's volunteered to do that, so I don't get to see anybody's face. Or you can just type it in, okay? Y'all need to be a little braver than this, okay? So my moderator, Leslie, is a club and judge coordinator and here at UKC, and she's going to be helping us along the way, and it's great to see her. So it's so much fun to have someone else in here with me. And I don't get to see them because, just so y'all know, I work from Texas all the time. So I don't get to see my Michigan counterparts except like this. This is awesome. All right, so first of all, precision coursing elicits the dog's natural prey drive and chase instinct. And these courses have specific patterns. They're not like the straightaway, or they're not like the big rectangle that you're similar to seeing in AKC lure coursing. It's totally different. It has a pattern course for each level, and it's basically going to test the dog's speed, agility, and foresight. So they are literally pattern courses with specific ring sizes. So for instance, the novice, advanced, superior, and master level rings are 100 by 75 feet. So when you think of that and you're used to doing like maybe AKC lure coursing, you're like, that's not very big. No, it's not compared to that, okay? And all of our rings have to be totally fenced. Okay, cool. So the dog is secure at any time when it's off leash doing the course. All right, so they're all completely fenced. There's an entrance and an exit area for each ring. Our elite ring, so I should have said there's novice, advanced, superior, master, and elite levels. Our elite ring has to be 100 by 100. Okay, and they have different courses, which I'll get into in a little bit here. We also have a dash and a steeplechase course, which is a straightaway. So it's similar to, now I lost what AKC calls that. Anyway, it's similar to just a straight run. And that course is a moderation of the big course. So it still has to be, this one has to be 100 by 300. And the dogs run on the straightaway. So when you go into the rule book and look at the diagrams, you'll see like there's orange lines, and those orange lines indicate where barriers have to be placed, and the dogs will have to go around and between those barriers. So it's actually like a chase course where they normally and actually trying to be getting game. So it mimics a little bit more of a realistic chase than the other types of events that do this. All right, so our lure operators also have to be approved by UKC because we want your dogs to be safe, okay? And the lure operator has a major, major part of the success of your dog and the safety of your dog. So they will have to take a test. They will have to be evaluated by the judge, and they'll have to be evaluated by us as to how efficient they are at running a lure before they will be approved to be a lure operator. And that is because it is so different from the other sports and the intricacy that's involved with precision coursing versus regular lure coursing or the straightaways. Okay. So like I said before, all the courses have to be completely fenced, and the fences have to be at least 3 feet high. So as long as they're 3 feet high, the fencing is good. Now, it can be natural fencing. So let's say, for instance, we're going to do this at my property with the club that I belong to, and I already have exterior fencing for a training field. So you can incorporate that as part of your fencing. So it's not like you have to buy all of it. If there's an area that's already fenced, you can incorporate that and just add the fencing that you need in addition to what's already there. Okay, so it can be chain link, it can be the snow fence, it can be the welded wire fence, the field fencing that people have. All of those are acceptable as methods of fencing for this, or ring barriers, if you want to call it. So what can you take in the ring with you when you're doing your coursing besides your dog, obviously? So we allow toys. So you can take the toys in, but you can't, they have to be hidden when you go in. So you can't just go in and go, hey, look at my toy. You got to come in the ring. Look, you're coming in the ring because of your toy. That's not allowed. So as long as they're not visible or held in the release area or in the start box during the release, you can take your toy in. You can take, food in too, but, or not food, but toys rather. You can take your toy in as long as it's hidden. No food. Toys must remain concealed until the dog passes the last turn and it's heading to the end line. And that will be evident when you go in and you can ask the judge because they're going to let you see the course. There's going to be a course familiarization. So you can ask the judge, hey, where's the end line? Where do you consider the end line of this so I can bring my tug out for my dog? Okay, you can ask that during the course familiarization so that you know exactly where it is. In the novice level, which is really cool, you can go on the course with your dog. Like you can run the course with them. Like, run the course with my dog. And you can help them out. So novice level, you can go on it. So just say, hey, don't get in the way of the lure, right? But you can actually go on course with your dog in the novice level. After that, you can't. You have to stay in the specific area, which would be your catch and release area and those areas in between that, which if you go on into the rule book, you'll be able to see those areas really easily. They're pretty well drawn out and they're in different colors, so you'll be able to tell where they are. So you can bring another person in with you if you need some help in the catch area, but basically there's only one person allowed in the release area, and that second person has to stay at one of the entrance or exit gates before when your dog is being released. And then once they're released, that person can move and help you at the catch area, but they can't be, they can't talk to your dog. They can't be helping you call the dog or do any kind of directions to the dog while they're on the course. So they're only there to be able to help you catch the dog if you need that. And you're not required to have it, but you can have a helper. But like I said, they have to wait at the gate during the release sequence. So the cool part about this is in order to qualify, you basically just have to make the time of the course. Okay, so it's not like you have to, there's no placements, and the club is not required to offer ribbons even. So basically you get your leg of your run as long as you make the time for the course that we have set up. So you have to successfully complete the course to earn the run. So that means the dog has to follow the lure through all of the stuff. You're given 2 chances to earn a leg for each run. So there's 2 runs back to back for each kind of segment of that. And in the normal lure coursing, novice through elite, in the dash, and we have a dash and a steeplechase course, which I'll explain in a little bit, that only gives you 1 chance, okay, because it's just a one-way one. And you have to learn 3 legs toward each title, which is kind of typical for the majority of titles that we have. So in order to do that, the novice and advanced are the exact same course. So if you run novice, the advanced course is the same one. There's only one to choose from, a novice and advanced course. It's in the rule book, so you can look it over. But the dog has to do it faster. Okay, so for novice, they have to run the course within 30 seconds. So remember, this is a 100 by 75 foot area. That's really not very much technically. Pretty much any dog can make that 30 seconds in that amount of time. They can run that course, okay? So your novice course is the same. You get your 3 legs. You can move to advanced. The advanced course, your dog has to do that in 25 seconds. So they have to get better as time goes along. And they'll learn to negotiate the turns better, and they'll pick up some speed with that. And that's why the course remains the same, so the dog can learn and figure out how to do these things, okay? The next level is superior and master. Again, that is the same course, all right? And you'll see it you can see that also on the website in the rule book. And the superior is 20 seconds. As you see, they kind of have to get faster as we go along, right? Now that dog has kind of learned how to negotiate things by the time they get to advanced, or superior rather. And they have to be earned in order, by the way. Novice, advanced, superior, master, elite. Those have to be earned in order. But once that dog gets to the superior level, they've already had 6 successful runs. And so they're getting better at figuring out how to negotiate this course. they have to run it in 20 seconds. And in master, they have to run it in 15 seconds. And I know that sounds like not a lot of time, but trust me, it's fast. Most dogs don't even hit 15 seconds. They're doing it in like 8-10 seconds for those courses. Elite has 3 different courses to choose from, and it is up to the club which course they decide to choose. So you may not know until you get there which course the club has decided to use and set up. And so your dogs have to be a little bit wiser about what they're doing on that one to negotiate those, because those can change. And again, that comes down to 15 seconds. So as you've seen, we're teaching the dogs, hey, you're building speed, you're building efficiency, and you're building the ability to be able to negotiate those courses. Any questions up to that point?
I have not gotten anything so far.
Yeah, I'm kind of swatching a little bit, but okay, so your titles. We have some really cool title names, just so you know. This is like so much fun to do this, okay? And so your novice title is called Racin, R-A-C-E-N. So if you have a novice dog, you get a Racin title, okay? And your advanced title is Race A, or Race Advanced. Okay, so not as fun, but still there. Superior is really fun because it's races with your S on the end. Master is Race M, and Elite is Race E. Okay, so it's basically a race title with the first letter of the level on the end of it. Okay, so in your novice, you're getting your 3 legs, and in your advanced, you're getting 3 additional legs. In superior, you have to get 5 legs to get that title. In master, you have to get 5 legs at that level to get that title. In elite, which is the race E, you have to get 10 legs in that level to get that title. As you see, we're building the performance of the dog as well. Then, once you get 10 legs in your elite level, you are going to be your race E title. So then you're going to be a precision coursing. You can work towards your precision coursing championship title. So after you get your race title, you're going to get your chase title. Okay. So you have to earn 10 legs after that race title to earn your chase title. And then those are going to be designated for segments of 10. So your first title, your first 10 runs after your elite title. The next 10, you get a chase 2. The next 10, you get a chase 3, et cetera, et cetera. But you become a precision coursing champion after the 10 additional legs of your elite title. So yes.
Tiffany Holly has a question of 10 legs at elite level is for the champion,
yes,
correct?
That's to get the
elite
title.
level. I apologize.
Yep. Yes. Okay. The dash. The dash is a straight run course. Okay. And that straight run course is and it's hard to explain this to you without you seeing the course, but so the course starts out at a starting point, and the normal courses run a pattern and then they come out. So this will start at a starting point. It'll hit the back long piece of so this will be your 100, it'll be 150 feet. That's why the ring has to be 300 feet long. So that will be the back portion of that. So the dog will start, it will get in the straightaway. It will run 150 feet. That's where it'll be timed at, and it'll come out at the other end of that. So it's a little bit safer because the dog can build up speed, but you've not released it at the straight line. You've released it in a start box a little bit behind that. It catches the lure. It gets into its stride. It hits that start line for that. Is timed for 150 feet. The timing stops, and the lure can come back around, and you can safely catch the dog because we can slow those down, or we can, that dog is going to come around and have some extra time to slow its pace down and be able to get to you. So that is the dash course. We have height divisions in the dash course. They're toy, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, and giant. I don't have the exact heights off the top of my head of which those are. You can look those up in the rule book. And that's because it is a timed event, and we want to give those little dogs and the bigger dogs, they're different times for those. So the toy dog has a different time allowance to run that course versus the giant dog. And that's the only reason they're in divisions, is because we want to give them a fair chance to be able to make their time limit. Okay. So dash titles, you need 3 legs for a dash, your first title. You need 5 legs for a rush title. You need 10 legs for a fly title. So it's dash, rush, and fly. Okay. And then each additional 5 legs in the fly will give you a fly 2, fly 3, fly 4. That's hard to say. Fly 5. And you can get additional titles after that. Okay. So the next one is steeplechase. And basically we take our dash course and we add 4 hurdles within the course. So it's kind of like the terrier races where they do the hurdles. And you have your 4 hurdles, and you have your same height divisions. And the hurdles will be different heights depending on the divisions of height. So toy, division 1, division 2, division 3, and giant will have different hurdle heights. Okay. So the steeplechase height titles are hop, leap, and jump. Aren't they cute? So hop is 3 legs, leap is 5 legs, jump is 10 legs, and each additional 5 legs in the jump is a jump 2, a jump 3. So the course isn't changing, guys. It's just additional legs. All right. So it's the same course they're running. It never changes. It's 150 feet. It's just every time you get additional runs, you get a higher title. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. We also have 2 non-licensed classes. We have a fun run, which is an official practice. The fun run's allowable on advanced, novice, advanced, superior, and master. There are no fun runs allowed on elite courses, because your dog should know it by then, so no fun for you. No, just kidding. And then we have a puppy dash, because we know the puppies like to do this, but we don't want puppies hurting themselves. We don't want puppies out there being, strained or having any kind of issues like that. They can only run one run per puppy per day. So let's say that the show has 2 trials. You pick which one you want to be in. That if they have a puppy dash and it's just a straightaway and it's only 100 feet instead of the 150, it's 100 feet. So that's really nothing too much for a puppy to run. They can be, that's what I forgot to tell you. Puppies can be 6 months to a year old to get into that. In order to compete in precision coursing, the dog has to be a year of age. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the presentation. I'm sorry about that. So dogs have to be a year old to even compete. But if they're between 6 months and a year of age, they can compete in the non-licensed puppy dash. So it's only 100-foot straight run, and it is 1 run per puppy per day for that. And so you can go on the course with a puppy. You can have another person with you. You can call the puppy. You can run with the puppy all the way through. You can have somebody with a toy on the end and you start them out, which really we say have the other person start them out and you go with the toy on the other end because they want to come to you usually more than the other person. So with the puppy dash, we just want the puppies to have a good time and have a good experience and a good beginning to precision coursing and to coursing itself. So really it's a totally cool, fun thing for puppies to do. There's nothing in their way. It's just 100 feet straight run. So that pretty much tells you the precision coursing class we have, the program we have, and I can't wait to do it. We're probably going to run it here in April. We're having a big show here in April, and we're probably going to run precision coursing with it as well. So lots of fun.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get my puppy into that. Sounds so much fun.
Yeah. I have Malinois, and yeah, I'm getting, actually I won it, really. I'm getting a precision coursing softball lure machine, and I can't wait to get it for my puppies because I want my puppies to have some fun. Yeah, I know. They're going to love it. So yeah, the Malinois are like crackheads for it.
Yeah, I started practicing actually with, like you suggested, taking a fishing pole and just kind of running it around my backyard. And Heath is having a blast chasing it around.
Yeah, so if y'all know what a flirt pole is or a fishing pole, you can just, no hooks, by the way, okay?
Yeah.
You can, like I warn you, okay? They're going to say, Karen Trevor said to use a fishing pole. Well, make sure you take the hook off, okay? So you just tie a white plastic bag to it, and you can either use it with a flirt pole or you can use a fishing pole and just like, start getting them to chase it. They have so much fun. I think we have so excited to have it. Yeah, I know. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we really thought about that a lot, and we wanted to put that in. It was sort of when the program was, when we took the program over, those were two of the things I really wanted to develop, was that steeplechase and the dash. They weren't developed very much at the time. And so I definitely developed those two so we could have that, because I thought it was so cool. What height will the Malinois jump for steeplechase? So they can be no shorter than 4 inches and no taller than 12. And the hurdle height depends on your dog's height. So I'll say that a general Malinois is in Division 3 between 20 inches and 26 inches. So your hurdle height is 10 inches, and you have 15 seconds to do that course. Pretty cool, huh?
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. The hurdles are not high. They're, like I said, between 4 and 12 inches high. And they just kind of bop through them. It's cool. That was a good question, Tiffany. So I have the other ones. I might as well give them to you. So the toy division is 10 inches and under. Their hurdle height is 4 inches. And also this is the same height, the same height divisions for the dash and the steeplechase are pretty much the same. So the toy is 10 inches and under. The division 1 is 10.1 to 14 inches. They have a 6-inch hurdle height. Division 2 is 14.1 to 20 inches. They'll have an 8-inch division hurdle height. Division 3, 20.1 to 26 inches, a 10-inch hurdle height. And a giant is any dog over 26 inches, and they will have a 12-inch hurdle height. And they have 20 seconds to compete it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, I forgot to do this. Your toy will have 20 seconds. Your Division 1 will have 15 seconds. Division 2 and 3 will also have 15 seconds to do that steeplechase, and the giant will have 20 seconds.
Too cool.
Yeah, so we have, what, about 6 more minutes? So yeah, y'all ask questions. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah. I am super excited about it.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait. Is that a 15-second limit for dash too? Okay, yeah. So dash courses, I'm going to give you the dash courses right now. All right, so dash courses for the toy is 15 seconds. For Division 1, 2, and 3, it's 10 seconds, because remember, it's just a straightaway. And for giant, it's 15 seconds. So that was an awesome question, Tiffany. How are you in my clubs? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Fun. Definitely. Yeah, we're working on ours too, because we want to do it in April.
It'd be super cool.
It will be. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, and if not, hey, here's what I tell you: build it, and they will come. Right? Build it, and they will come. I'm the perfect person to say that, because I wanted to start I wanted to start something here in this area that wasn't heard of at all. And so I'm just going to make it. And you know what? I got them coming. So build it and they will come. Just do it. Okay, it's already in plan. So my field right now is 125 by 410. That's like good enough for 2 of these courses at the same time. Just saying.
Nice.
Okay, so, and it's already fenced all the way around, so I just have to do the interior fence. So we're already planning on doing it here, Tiffany. So yay. So if y'all are in Texas, going to happen.
I might be making trips down there, Karen.
Yeah, hey, it's going to be fun. So yeah, I'm in Northeast Texas, and by the way, I'm always in Texas. So it's really fun to have been doing this, because I get to see my coworkers live and in person, and I don't get to see them that often, because I literally am I'm the person who, was the trial person for all this.
So
technology
Alina has asked a question of where we can find the shape of the courses.
Yeah, so in the rule book, starting on page 12, in the rule book, the novice and advanced level courses outlined, you'll see that the fencing is in orange. the course line that the dogs are following is in black, and the start and end lines are dashed orange lines. And it really specifically shows what that course looks like in the rule book. And then the elite courses, there's 3 of them, like I said, they're on page 13 and 14. And there's specific diagrams of the dash course on page 15 and the steeplechase course on page 17. And you see exactly what it's set up like and exactly how it's run in the rule book.
Yeah, just a reminder, guys, if you do have titles for precision coursing, you can send those over to performance@ukcdogs.com. Just to make sure to attach those pictures or scanned titles, and we will get those up onto your dog's name.
Charges. I don't think there's no charge to add the title to your dog. I think is there a charge if they're printing a certificate for it, Leslie?
I do believe the first time it is added, it is an automatic. They will automatically send them out to you. But if you do request a duplicate, it's just like with any others. If you request a duplicate, it is a $20 fee.
So they're going to get, once they send that in and we put it on your dog's record, it'll issue you a title.
Yes.
And then if you need a duplicate certificate, I think it's a $20 charge for a duplicate. So your initial title will be issued.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, I have had such a blast with you all in here. I'm having so much fun with this today, and it's been great. I still have about another minute if anybody has another question. All right. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the session. All right. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.